Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in our Barrage War. You all know the drill. I'm going to feature my 6 war flags with commentary, and as far as my war defense this time around, I went with Orker at tank because I wanted a healer. I feel like typically healers do better with our Barrage, that way the arrows can kind of do more damage, and then I've got Dueler Fuller and Bartholomew at the flanks, and Fafnir and Sable at the wings. I did get one-shotted one time, and then I only got attacked one other time, and it took, I think, 2 or 3 flags to take me down, but let's get started with my 6 flags. With my first flag, we're gonna go up against this Hathor tank team. They've also got Astrid, Elsbeth, Ott, and Sable. This is a very passive team, so I am bringing Nautica to speed up Fergus and Grimsteel so that I can get the attack and defense growth from Grimsteel. Obviously, lots of healers here with Nautica, Grimsteel, and Rosalind. Magni is really my only strong attacker, but Fergus will help reduce the mana of everybody. Let's see how this first flag goes. All right, very nice board to start, including a blue diamond right off the rip. We are, of course, going to match that. And then I need 4 more blues to get Nautica. And I don't know if I'm really going to be able to do that anytime soon. Let's start off with these 4 yellows, actually. All right. I could probably kill Hathor if I hit that blue diamond. Or do I want to try matching the 3 blues? I think I might hit the blue diamond because I don't want Hathor going off and speeding everybody up. So let's hit the blue diamond. And that did kill her. Very nice. We are, of course, going to attack Sable with Magni. I'm going to use Grimsteel first. And then let's use Fergus. And then I'll use Nautica here. And let's use Magni on Sable. I'm going to match the 3 yellows over here on the bottom. I want to get Rosalind activated, that way if Ott goes off, the Mega Minion will safely cleanse the Molten Core. Now, let's match these 4 purples up the middle. Nice, we got some more blues. Awesome. Let's match the 3 blues up the middle, which should give me Grimsteel and Fergus and Magni also because of the increased mana generation. Let's use Grimsteel first, and then Magni should kill Sable, I think. Awesome. Let's use Fergus here. I am going to hit the purple dragon. It's going to create a cascade on the left of the yellows. And then it's also going to make it so I can match 3 yellows up against Ott next turn, which between that and the bleed damage, he should be dead. And Ott is dead. Perfect. Let's use Nautica. I'm going to match these 3 purple tiles on the left so I can match the 3 blues next turn. Holding on to Rosalind because I really don't need her right now. This should kill Elsbeth, and the Mega Minion hit should kill Astrid. Awesome. And we are 1 for 1 to start off this war. With my next flag, we're going to go up against another Hathor tank team. They've also got Ruan Zalki, Songjiang, Fungustine, and Riverfang. I do have Sludges all the way in the right wing, and I know normally you want to have her in the middle or on the flanks because if she dies, the nearby allies get a Mega Minion, but everybody else I need in the middle also. I like to have Hogni in the middle in case if there are any attack 3 hitters, he has a higher chance to get hit to increase his Arctic Core. Richard has the Superior Masterclass talent that heals himself and nearby allies with 10% health, and there's also that, I think it's like a 50% defense up or something like that from his Superior Masterclass talents. No, 25% defense. He has a 50% chance to get it. Songjiang heals himself and nearby allies with 20% of the damage dealt from his special. So I've got 3 strong attacking blues. I've also got Sable as a healer, cleanser, and reviver. And then Sludges, of course, as another healer. All right, let's see how this second flag goes. Not as good of a board as last time, unfortunately, but not terrible. I think I'm going to start off with the 3 purples horizontally. I'm sorry, vertically. So that I can, on the top, so that I can match some blues next turn. And we got a nice blue to match 4 blues. That's awesome. Almost enough to kill Hather, but not quite. Deciding how I want to do this. I can match the blues and yellows up top. That 1 blue tile is definitely not going to be enough to kill Hather, and the 3 yellow tiles aren't really going to do much damage. So I'm considering matching 3 yellows vertically to see if I can get a blue somewhere in there. And we did not, unfortunately, and that's going to set off Hather. Let's match the 3 greens to see if I can get a blue somewhere in there. Man. All right. Let's match these blues now. Still no blue. Man. All right, let's use Sable. So that way she doesn't get affected by the arrows. Let's match these 3 reds horizontally. We did get a blue. Nice. That should be enough to kill Hather, I think. Even with the heal. Yeah. Awesome. All right, so she's out of the way. River Fang's about to go off. Unfortunately, everybody's got ailment immunity. That's not ideal. Let's attack the 2 on the left, though. Let's use... How many more turns is the ailment immunity for? 3 more turns. I can't wait for that. Damn it. Let's see. Let's use Hogni and Sung Jiang first and see what they've got left. Let's see if I can kill. Not quite. What's he got for health left? I do not think those 3 yellow tiles are going to kill him, but we are going to try. I think. Also don't want to set off Sung Jiang. This is a shitty situation. I think I'm going to match the 3 yellows up against Fungustine. The 3 yellow tiles are not going to kill Ranzouki, unfortunately. But at least I can get Sledges activated before Sung Jiang goes off. Let's use Sledges. Now... let's match the yellows and purples here. Please, die from the counterattack. Damn. He bypassed it all. Shit. Alright, let's do some tile dumping here. Nice, with those blues. I'm going to hit the red dragon, which is going to make it so I can match those 3 blues next turn. Let's use Sledges again. I can match the blues on the top left. Yeah, let's do that because then I can match a blue diamond next turn. Let's match that blue diamond. Sung Jiang's going off anyway. Sung Jiang is dead. Very nice. Let's use my Sung Jiang on... You know what? Let's kill Ranzouki. Let's use Richard. And Hogni. And then I'll use Sung Jiang on the right side over here. Should have waited to match those yellow tiles until Sludges got revived, but that's okay. And a yellow diamond. Let's hit that yellow diamond so that I can heal with Sludges. And we're going to have all of our specials. Let's use Sludges. And then Song Jiang, Richard, and we'll see what's left. All right, let's use Hogni. And Sable, go some tiles over here. I need one more blue tile to get my blue specials back with the blue diamond. And there it is. Let's hit that blue diamond, which will give me Ogni, Song Jiang, and Richard back. Let's use Hogni, Song Jiang, Richard in that order. And Fungusteen is dead, and we are 2 for 2. Very nice. With my third flag, we're going to bring in all Astral Dwarves and Woodland Fawn team because they've got 2 Moths with Gardared and Fergiant. So the Moths are going to give me mana every single turn they attempt Moth Dust on my Astral Dwarves and Woodland Fawns. They've also got Hathor Tank, of course, Sable, and Li Q as well. Let's see how this third flag goes. I am going to start off with the 4 blues in the middle. Orker gets his special in 7 tiles, so that'll help him get his special quicker. Now, I think I want to match the 3 blues here, yeah. I'm going to hold on to Orker. I don't need to use him right now. Hathor's going off anyway, so let's match these 3 yellow tiles here. Let's match the 4 purples up against Sable. Gonna match these reds and yellows here in the middle. Really want to get Ceres or Vard for the Wither effects. Let's match the 3 blues up against Hathor. Let's match the greens and purples here. Alright, now that the arrows went off, I'm going to use one of my specials. Let's use Orker. Li Q's about to go off, which is a little unfortunate because I'm about to get my purple specials. Or special 1. Wow, that almost killed Ceres. I need to heal with Bramble. Fergiant's about to go off, so let's use the red tiles over there. And let's use Vard. That will hit both of the taunted heroes. And I'm going to hit Li Q, I think, with the main part of Isidore. And then I'm going to hold on to Ceres until one of them has more than 50% mana, which Lee Q does. All right, let's use Ceres now. And then let's match these reds and yellows here. Alright, Bramble's got a special. Let's use that since Ceres is very low. Let's match these 4 purples and greens. I'm going to see if I can kill Lee Q. Damn it, he's going to get a special again because of Hather. Please don't kill Ceres. Thank you. Yeah, let's use Isidore on Lee Q. Fergian is almost dead. Let's match the 4 blues here. Give me Orker, and I've got Bramble also from the Moth Dust. Cool. Let's use Orker. I'm going to hold on to Bramble until that mana happens next turn. Let's hit the yellow diamond to do some tile dumping. I am... How many more turns does he have taunt for? 3 more turns, damn it. Let's use Ceres on him. I'm hoping that kills him. Awesome. Now we can use Vard on everybody. Let's heal with Bramble. Lee Q's about to go off. Let's match these blues over here. Timer's going off already too, and Lee Q is dead. Fergian got revived, but that's okay. Now, let's match these 3 purples for that cascade of reds. We really need to get this battle going now. Can't have Sable go off again. Alright, let's use Orker. And then let's use Isidore's main part on Fergie and see if we can kill him before he gets the pawn off. Not quite, damn. Match these 3 greens. Hatter's gonna go off again, which means Sable's gonna go off again. I might run out of time here. Gonna try to speed this battle up. I need enemies to have a little bit more mana. Right, let's use Vard first. And Ceres. Awesome. I'm gonna wait to use Isidore until somebody gets revived. Perfect. Use the main part on Sable, and that is the battle, actually. All right, we are 3 for 3. With my 4th flag, we're going to bring 4 yellows and Dueler Fuller against another Hather Tank team. They've got Astrid, Songjiang, Thaffer, and Bartholomew. I've got Rat Grub, who will have his Mega Minion deal 250% damage after each special cast after his. Him, Cleopatra, and Satin Pimenter all get their specials in 9 tiles. Salnus gets their special in 8 tiles, so it'll probably all be at the same time. And then I've got Dueler Fuller as another healer. Let's see how this 4th flag goes. All right, of course we got a shipboard here. think I'm going to start off with the 4 purples up against Hather, though. Nice cascade with the yellows. Okay, I'll take that. I think I'm going to match the 3 yellows next. My only hesitation with that is that 1 yellow on the left kind of gets stuck out there in no man's land. But let's do it. Let's match the 3 greens, and then I can match 3 more yellows next turn, which will give me all 3 of my yellow specials. That's going to be perfect. And I don't think this is going to set off Hather. Awesome. That worked out great. Let's use Rat Grub first, of course. And then everybody's got ailment immunity, although I can dispel that with Satin Pimenter, of course. And then I want to silence Song Jiang, I think. Or do I want to just do the extra damage to Astrid? Yeah. I don't want her healing and reviving. That did a ton of damage. Nice. And this should kill Astrid with Hather, or with Cleopatra going off in the Mega Minions damage. Awesome. That worked out great. Now, let's ghost these 3 purple tiles, I think. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Let's match the purples and blues over here. That will give me Dual Filler. Nice cascade with the yellows and the purples. I'll take it. All right. I was going to say I might set off Song Jiang, but it doesn't really matter since I've got the ailment immunity. All right, now from Cleopatra. Now I've got Dual Filler. I might wait for her to go off. Immune to new status ailments and recovers health for it. So actually, I'm gonna let Song Jiang go off first and Thaffer, and then I'll heal with Dual Filler afterwards. Let's match these blues and reds over here so I can match some yellows next turn. Oof! Almost killed Cleopatra. All right, let's use Dual Filler now. That core, I believe, was at 100%, so that worked out very good. Let's match the yellows up against Song Jiang. Do not set off anybody, please. Come on. All right. Arrows going off. Decent amount of Molten Core damage. Let's attack. Let's use Rat Grub first, and then Dual Filler and see where everybody's at. Let's attack Bartholomew with Salnus. Both hits went to him. Song Jiang's dead. Let's ghost these 3 yellow tiles. Let's see how many times Thaffer revives. Once. Twice. This is one of my new favorite teams with these 4 yellows. The other hero that I use with them is usually a healer, but it kind of differs depending on the situation. But we are now 4 for 4. With my next flag, we're going to go up against this Burton Tank team. They've also got Mayat, Lilarain, Homri, and Gongoth. All 5 of my heroes will resist Insanity. And of course, I got my 2 Medeas with the Shifting Miles attack, although let me switch this troop to the other attacking one real quick. Thalassa is my only healer, which is a little bit of a concern considering it's Arrow Barrage, but I'm not too concerned. I'm going to attack the 3 on the right first for sure. And with as strong of attackers that my Medeas, Peregrine, and Tamlin are, I should be able to take them out fairly quickly. And the Shifting Miles attack from Medeas will, of course, help with some of the special skill damage. All right, let's see how this 5th flag goes. I am going to start off with the 3 blues in the middle horizontally. That will set a cascade of a yellow diamond. And some purples, nice. Let's match the 4 blues on the right. That's going to give me Thalassa. Awesome. Now let's match the 4 purples up against Homri. That'll give me one of my Medeas. The other one has Moth Dust, so took a little longer. Let's attack the 3 on the right. Or do I want to attack the 3 in the middle? No, let's attack the 3 on the right. Let's stick to the plan. Now, let's match the 3 purples here. And actually, let's do this. Awesome. Now, I want to hit the purple dragon. That's going to give me Tamlin. Omri's dead. Let's use Tamlin now. Burton's dead. Let's match the 3 blues up against Gongoth since he's going off already anyway. That was probably the best scenario that could have happened with where Gongoth went. Let's match these greens and blues here. I'm definitely lacking purple tiles. Let's match the greens here. Even though Peregrine is an attack 3 hitter, I am going to attack Gongoth on the right because I really want to kill him so he doesn't wither away people. Let's use Thalassa here. Go with these blues and reds. Nice cascade. Let's hope for some more purples. Alright, let's do some tile dumping with this yellow diamond, since everybody's special is full except Lorraine anyway. Let's ghost these blues and greens. Gonna use Thalassa and then Peregrine. Match the 3 purple so that I can get Tamlin. And maybe one of my Medeas. Awesome. Okay. We should be able to kill Gongoth with Tamlin, and then I'll use Medea on the left over here. Let's hit the blue diamond, do some tile dumping. Ghost these 3 green. Hit the wrong one. Meant to ghost the greens over here. That'll give me Peregrine. Let's ghost the yellow, see if I can get a purple tile. Nope. Let's match the blue, see if I can get a purple. We did get a purple. Nice. That should end the battle, and we are 5 for 5 now. 1 flag left. With my last flag, we're going to go up against another Hathor tank team. They have a lot of Hathor tanks. They've also got Bartholomew, Sung Jiang, Freya Waru, and Sable. My Hathor will get her special in just 6 tiles because of the 34% combined mana generation I've got from the 20% from the mana troop, 5% from her costume bonus, 4% from her sorcerer class, and then 5% from Astrid for the solo members based on her bard bonus. When Hathor goes off, she's going to increase mana of Domi Ventus, Regent, and Marjana, and all of them will also basically get their specials in 6 tiles as well. Plan here is to attack the right side first, get rid of Sable the Reviver, see where Freya Waru's at. If I want to go right to left, I might do that. If Freya Waru is still full after I kill Sable or close to it, I might kill Bartholomew. But let's see how this last flag goes. Awesome board. Sweet. Well, we made that second or third flag with the yellows work. Let's see if we can make this work. All right. I am going to start off with the 3 greens horizontally toward the top middle, I think, to set off at least 1 cascade of greens underneath. And no reds. Cool. Let's match the 3 yellows, set up that cascade of purples and then blues up top. Oh, I would have had a yellow diamond. That would have been cool. Still can't get a red to save my life, though. Let's match these 3 yellows on the left horizontally, I think. Yeah. Now, you can either match the 3 purples horizontally up top or the 3 blues vertically toward the bottom right to see if I can get a yellow somewhere so I can get Astrid. Let's match the purples. Damn it. I really need Astrid. Come on. This is insane. Song Jiang's gonna go off and silence a couple people. Please don't hit the right side. Of course. Please give me a red tile in the middle. Okay. I don't think I'm going to win this battle, but... Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah. Definitely not going to win this battle. Let's match these reds. Hopefully Hather's not dead. Ugh. Let's attack the 3 in the middle here, even though Song Jiang has counterattack for 3 more turns. No point in hitting Hather. I think I'm gonna have to flee this battle, like, right now, while Hather has some sort of health gone. I don't really see anything that I can do to do any damage to her. I guess I'm gonna move the reds up. Let's try this. The 2 red tiles should do more damage than she'll be able to heal. Is this the... It is the sorcerer version. So she'll get 10% boosted health plus 480. I had 4 reds, so theoretically, this should do more damage, I think. And it gave a critical, not that it matters because she gets boosted health anyway. I have a feeling I should have fled. And I guess it didn't really matter. Although, Domivent is still alive somehow. Let's see if we can get lucky with a yellow tile or some reds, maybe. Oh, don't set her off again. Oh, Freya War is going to go off. This was a really bad idea. I do have 3 more reds if Domiventus is still alive to use them. Yeah, this was a terrible flag. Now I'm going to get a 0. Give me a red tile. Not the right spot. Oh. Alright, well, we're going to finish 5 for 6. That was not fun. Come on, animations. Finish out. And we're going to end off with a goose egg. All right, so we ended up finishing 5 for 6, lost against my girl Hather. As far as how the Alliance is doing right now, last I checked, it was going to be very close. We've got 53-84 with 30 flags left. They've got 45-81 with 54 flags left. So they have a 24 flag advantage, and we just had 3 trash flags, as you can see, all in single digits. So they have a 24 flag advantage with about 800 points that we've got. So, yeah. It's going to be close, I think. Well, thank you, Friggy, for breaking the cycle of single digits. Let me know how your Hour Barrage War is going, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy or found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button, make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.